You know, Presbyterians have historically supported education. Derry Church shares that vision with the Presbyterian Education Board of Pakistan. And Derry's Friends of Sargodha invite you to share our commitment to fund 10 scholarship students at the schools in Sargodha. My grandmother always said, an education is the one thing no one can take away from you. We in this country are privileged that each child has access to education, but that is not the case in Pakistan. There, it is a true privilege and often out of financial reach of families. We Pakistan travelers spent an inspiring day at the girls' and boys' schools in Sargodha. And so I asked Ann Geist, Cindy and Bill DeMuth, and Jim and Ann Crow to share their memories of that visit.
As our group traveled in Pakistan, we had to go through some very, very impoverished areas. And as we arrived at the Sargodha school, which is the one we support, we were all energized by the enthusiasm of the students and the staff there. The students wanted us to come into their classrooms, which we were happy to do, and they wanted to share with us their lessons, their art projects. They sang for us, they danced for us, and best of all, they gave us a gift as we were departing. We all received messages and notes of thankfulness for our support of them.
We had a wonderful trip to Pakistan. A highlight of our trip was visiting with the Sargodha boarding house girls. They were so sweet and so happy to have visitors.
While we were there, we asked if we could support 2 girls. As it turned out, the most needy were a pair of twins.
As our daughter was expecting twin girls, we felt that God was at work, and we gladly agreed to sponsor Jessica and Jennifer.
Ann and I, like a number of other Derry members, are involved in supporting the work of the Presbyterian Education Board in Pakistan. We do this because we believe that one of the greatest gifts one can give is the gift of education, particularly when that gift is given to the poorest of the poor. Our trip to Pakistan in 2019 gave us the opportunity to see the work of PEB up close. Of all the memorable things about our experience, most memorable was seeing the excitement, the joy, and desire for learning in the eyes and faces of young students. Equally uplifting for us was seeing and hearing the high levels of passion, commitment, and dedication from administrators and teachers. PEB is clearly making a life-changing difference in the lives of these promising and committed students, many of whom would have no future and be caught in a cycle of abject poverty. Ann and I encourage you to become part of what PEB is doing in building the foundation for a better and more tolerant world.
The annual cost for a day school scholarship is $370, about $1 a day. To reach our goal of 10 scholarships, we offer you the opportunity to support a share of that amount. Would you consider giving 1 share, $37, or maybe 3, $111? Or perhaps you're able to do 10 shares, a full scholarship. Whatever you are able to share will support the invaluable gift of education for some of the world's poorest children. You may write a check to Derry Church and memo it Pakistan Scholarship, or you may give online using Derry's website and selecting the designation Pakistan Scholarship. The students of Sargodha thank you. Who knows, perhaps one day your student will change the world.